Hey guys, welcome back to Beach and Fishing. Paul here with you again, and Beach and Fishing is my site and channel aimed at everything to do with the world of fishing, camping, outdoors and so on. And today we're going to talk about the Shimano Nasci spinning reel, which is one that I've recently purchased. It's this one's only 1,000 model size, so the smallest of the range as far as I know. It is Shimano brand, meaning it's a well-known brand, and it's also a couple of steps off their budget model. So it's not the bottom end of the rung, but it's certainly not up at the price of the Stratix and the like up there as well. So a good low to middle range reel. I bought it for using in the kayak. So as I say, it's only 1,000 model. It's very light. I've got it matched to a 6-foot Shimano Katana rod. The rod I picked up, it's only about a $50 or $60 rod. It's quite good, nice and medium action and fast action. Sorry, medium power. So it bends. It's good for casting, jigging around, and the like. And as I say, I use it on the kayak, and I wanted something light so I could just move around quickly. Kayaks, obviously there's not a lot of real estate when you're on there. Move around quickly, and it can do everything it needs effectively in one hand. That said, I do use it off the riverbank as well, in a little estuary that we're near where we live, and my son uses it. He stole it off me. He uses it, and he obviously can handle it quite well due to the fact that it's lightweight. So what makes this stand out is the fact that it's, as I say, it's a spinning reel, bail at the front. It's nice and smooth. I like the drag on this one. It's nice and sensitive. And if you watching this within the post, have a look at down below, A, for bragging, and B, you'll see a picture of the very first fish actually I caught on this reel, a nice big long flathead, and it actually pulled the kayak along a little bit, but this handled it extremely well. The drag was, I actually went wow with the drag once this fish got on, because I was able to adjust it and I could hear the drag sing, which I always like to hear, and it just was really smooth and a really nice sensitive drag on it, and it was nice and smooth bringing in. It didn't feel strained. Some reels, they feel like they're straining. This one I could pull it in quite well. I had to work a little bit because of the bigger fish on a small line. I mean, if I had a couple of sizes big, one of my big pen reels or something like that, I just would have dragged it in and would have been done. But this was nice and fun on the small reel. I've got about, I think it's a 6-pound braid on here and an 8-pound leader or something like that. Yeah, so it's got the Hagain, what's the word I'm looking for? Machine gear inside. I couldn't think of the word I was looking for there. So it's nice and smooth, precision machined with their Hagain technology that Shimano use. Everything in there is fully sealed, and as with the higher end reels, there's nothing in there where line can get caught, meaning it's handles all that quite well. You can't get line tangled around it and like as you go. I like reels that spin like that quite a few times around when you spin them. Just to me, the difference between the high end and the lower end. And as I say, this isn't extremely high end. It's certainly not up with the super duper Shimano reels, but it's not the bottom of the range either. Yeah, and it's quite good. What's good about it, as I say, the drag, it's lightweight, it's really well balanced. I can, if I have it on the reel there, I can hold that like that in one hand, and I can pretty much hold it in one finger, and it works quite well. That's a carbon rod as well, so everything's extremely light there. Probably the only things to be aware of with this is that, as I'm starting to find, I don't know what it is, the more I pay for reels, and sadly I've spent quite a bit of money on reels lately, the less they have reverse switches. They're all instant reverse, but sometimes, especially on a kayak, I used to like the reverse switch because I could just let it out and just sort of wind it back if I was drifting and I wanted to keep the line a bit further out or something like that. But, if I really want to do it that bad, I can just open the bail. You don't have the control that way. But yeah, no reverse switch. And the spool is not braid ready, so you'll need a mono back on it to put the braid on. The reason for mono backs, if you ever see that, not sure what it is that if you've got and a lot of reels some of them have little grooves in there to stop this, and they call them Braid Ready. This one doesn't have those. And what happens is the braid itself, the whole braid can actually turn on the reel. I've had that happen on a couple of my reels. Generally ones that you don't use for a while, it sort of loosens a little bit and goes from there. So I think if it's in a reel you're using all the time and having fish on it tightens everything and the like, you're probably okay. But this one's not what they call Braid Ready, so you'll need mono on the back. No reverse switch, not Braid Ready. But apart from that, look, I love this reel. From the moment I started using it, from the very first time I took it out, as I said, I was lucky enough to catch the big fish that you can see in the post on the very first cast of the new reel, so it's probably got some good karma there for me. But if you're looking for a good, decent medium range, low to medium range reel with the precision machine gears, fully sealed, good drag, this goes in models up to about 5,000 or 6,000 as well. So you're not just restricted to the little 1,000 model. You can get them in higher ranges. Next one I get, to be honest, next reel I get that's around that 4,000 or 5,000, I'll be trying out one of these, the Nascis, because I really, really love this reel. I know that most of my reviews I do talk about how much I like the reel that I'm using, mainly because I've been very picky with what I've been buying lately. But this one, you could do a lot worse than this one. If you're if you're in the US and you're looking for something to go chasing a small bass, something like that, go a 3,000 model of this and you will not be disappointed. Okay guys, that's it. Hope that was helpful for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel below. In the post or on YouTube, comment below. Do you have one? How have you found it? Do you use it? Does it work well for you? Is there anything that you found that you love about it? Anything that people should be aware of if they've got one? I haven't come across anything else yet, but I'll update the post if I do. And that's all I've got. So happy fishing. Hope that was helpful and chat to you soon. Bye.